Nah. You thought, guys, that I was only gonna do like 3 chapters of this series Rikudo, and I'll be like, nah, Panda ain't gonna continue. Oh, we be gold. I'm making sure that this is a fucking goal now to talk about all these chapters, because definitely one thing I've got to say before I even start chapter 4 of like talking about, this is a really cool one. Did spoil myself a little bit, and I'm currently 2 chapters ahead from what I've been talking about, so I'm sorry, I'm selfish, but Riku looks so fucking sick. He looks so fucking sick in the latest chapters, so I'm just going to leave you guys with that little thing, and honestly, we're going to get straight into chapter 4 of Rikudo out of the 15 that we're talking about. So yeah, hope you guys straight up enjoy this, because boy oh boy, we got some stuff to talk to you about for some of these chapters. So first thing is another fucking sick color page. That's just one thing I want to say. Like, it looks so fucking sick with him in the ring. And Togawa just takes him straight up to like this really dodgy part of town where, there's just nothing but like fucking hostess clubs, like fucking like hookers, prostitutes, hobos, like bunch of scumbags pretty much live here. Like, where you straight out see like people just getting the shit kicked out of them, saying, dude, like you see some Yakuza guys saying like, yo, you go for a fucking garbage, we'll beat the shit out of you. And then when we finally see the hobo, is like we actually find out that the guy is named like, I think he's called like Baba or something, and he's actually some like the actual gym trainer that he was supposed to go. He's like, oh shit, this is the guy. And he's like, yo, I know who that is. It's fucking Kyosuke. What's going on? And I don't know why, for like no reason, but for some reason, like I just picture in my mind that this guy is like an old version of Teppei from Kuroko no Basket. I could totally see Teppei being like a gym trainer or something like that as an old man. And when we talk, it's like, yo, it's been fucking like 8 years since these guys like last saw each other, and he's like, we see like a picture of like what fucking he used to be like fucking bleached hair, like fucking looking awesome. And you can definitely see that this is what Riku is inspiring to be. He is definitely going to be trying to get that anger out on people that he generally feel like. And I don't know whether or not, like, what's he going to do, because I feel like maybe in his 30 matches with him is that he's probably going to have a hard time trying to tell people, like, if he can actually think that they're opponents, because I mean, it's still a kid, so I doubt he's gonna be fighting anyone like soon. But regardless of what, when he comes down, he's like, yo, I'm Azumi Riku, like that, I'm fucking here to fuck some people up. He's like, you want to become a boxer? And he's like, yeah, I want to do it, like in the most shonen way ever. Like, it sounded so shonen. There was like, and like straight up the guy's like, there's no way, dumbass, like I tried like little brats like you. And straight up he's like, yo, what the fuck is like wrong with you? Why are you just teaching a kid? And then he's just like, I just love it because he's just like, yo, behind you, fucking Riku just comes in, bloody nose, trying to punch up this fucking drunken piece of shit old man. And he's like actually going some good punches in it. He's actually doing some good jabs. And he's like, yo, this kid is actually hitting the fucking vital points. And then he's like, it definitely shows that he still thinks that moment when his like teacher got raped by like chick, and he's like beating the shit, like crying and stuff. He's like going, like that. And he's like, and the teacher blocks him. He's like, yo, you still ain't ready yet, kid. At least the brat came in at full force, and he's like, you really want to become a boxer? You really want to get that anger out there? And he's like, I want a fist. I'll get stronger and fix myself. Like, even seeing like there's that darkness around him, I feel like this is his own escape thing. Like, if he has this, if he becomes strong, then he doesn't have to worry about bad things ever happening to him, to anyone around him. And he won't be able to prove that until like I imagine that the whole goal is like where Kyosuke was, that's where he wants to go. He wants to become, I'm guessing like Kyosuke, we don't really know too much about. Considering that he's on a giant fucking poster, I think it's pretty much safe to assume that the guy got pretty far. Like, the guy probably got like to maybe like, I don't know, he maybe won like 1 championship or something like that, maybe so. And he's saying, yo, this is like the fucking like one little spider web here I found that's like a fucking little goal. And it was like, yeah, let's go see some shit here. And we see like another one of the girls, like I'm guessing like future on, she's gonna be one of the main ones named Natsuo. Like, she's a little guy, it's like, oh, I don't worry about Riku, but I totally do. And it was kind of cool, just like the ending of the chapter, it revolved like this one like hooker like getting beaten up. It's like, yeah, you wanna like get quit, you know, where's my money? And Riku during his like fucking workouts, like his whole thing. He just fucking goes out, beats the shit out of this one guy, and just like continues on with the daily run. I love that shit. That's like when Ippo in Hajime no Ippo like always stops when he's doing his runs and like that. He's just like doing the bobbing and weaving and punching like the way he does with Takamura. It really reminds me of that, but instead he just knocks out some scumbag. And then obviously everyone loves Riku because he's like a little kid, and they're like, yo, welcome back Riku, and they just, the old man is like, yo, shut up you goddamn sluts. Shut up. I'm like, Jesus, that's a bit fucking rough. He's like, yo, you're adding one more fucking lap because you were nice to those bitches. It's like, what the fuck, man? And the bit's fucking up, like, but no, considering that the next chapter as well is actually generally called fucking 7 years later, you can kind of see why I was tempted to read ahead. So definitely, yeah, I'll be talking about that one tomorrow. Like, definitely that chapter I'm really excited for. I can't wait to talk about that one. This one was really good. Definitely didn't have to focus more on the darkness and like the more dark element. Yeah, it did have some fucked up things in it, but regardless of what, like, this is what I like. Like, yeah, we're 4 chapters in. We had 3 chapters of fucked up stuff, so I imagine that was like grab audience there, and it's like, okay, now I can start taking the story that I want. I do hate when like a lot of the, you know, shonen, seinen, any kind of series has to just go straight out with all the stops just to get it. It's like series didn't even have that. Like Gurren Lagann wasn't like, it was awesome, but it didn't have like the greatest start in the world. Same thing with like a lot of the shows I love didn't have the greatest start, and it became fucking hype. Magi didn't have a hype start really compared to like most stuff I see. It had an awesome start, but it didn't have like, oh my god, I need to see this. Like Rikudo had that awesome start, and now it's just to the point where it has to, like, can it contain the little high bar that's already settled. So really good chapter. 7.5 out of 10. I'd give this chapter definitely a lot more slower, seeing that, you know, where he's gonna be training, and it's great setup for the next one with the time skip approaching. So definitely enjoyed that, and you know, we're getting close to like a third way from my goal, so that's something I'm happy about. I want to get halfway through and then I'm fully satisfied. But that's all for me. So thank you very much for watching as always, and remember, you know, you keep it here to those Rikudo chapters. You hear anyone else, you hear the, you know, that fucking Panda sent them. If you tell anyone about your friends about Rikudo, you tell Panda sent you. You said like Panda and his squad sent you to read this awesome manga. So that's all for me. Thank you very much for watching. You don't have to fucking do that, by the way. Just I'm fucking kidding with you. But that's all for me. So thank you very much for watching as always, and I'll see you guys next time.